This is your UT10 Sports Report. I'm Gill. UT10's women's basketball team continues to advance in the WNIT, but first, Rockets softball was back at Scott Park last weekend against the Buffalo Bulls. The Rockets opened the weekend of a 3-game series against Buffalo last Friday in a game that saw the home team struggle. Coming out the gates in the first inning, the Bulls' Alexis Lucian hit a 3-run homer, putting the away team up 3-0 early. Not long after, Olivia Kincannon was able to help Buffalo put 3 more on the scoreboard, extending the Bulls' lead 6-0 at the end of the first inning. Buffalo would score 5 more runs in the game before Toledo even got on the scoreboard, with Dana Denner hitting a 2-run RBI in the third, which would bring the score now 11-2. Buffalo hit 2 more runs in the fourth, which would be enough to put the 5-inning run rule into effect, with Buffalo beating Toledo by a final score of 13-3 in 5 innings. The two teams were supposed to play a doubleheader on Saturday, but those games were canceled due to weather. Toledo softball will travel down to I-75 this weekend to take on the Bowling Green Falcons. The women's Rockets basketball team won last Thursday in Marquette, allowing them to advance to the next round of the WNIT. Before you knew it, there were 8 teams left when the Rockets hosted the Tennessee State Blue Raiders this past Monday in the quarterfinals of the WNIT tournament. Quenisha Lockett put the Rockets on the scoreboard first, starting the game with back-to-back buckets. With this drive in the paint right there for Lockett. But then, the Blue Raiders went off, scoring 15 unanswered points, allowing the visitors to take a 20-13 lead in the second quarter. UT was able to regain momentum in the second, scoring 9 straight points. The remainder of the quarter would have both teams trading buckets. However, a jumper from Nan Garcia allowed the Rockets to take a 31-29 lead into the half. The entire second half will be hotly contested, with neither side really able to get much separation, with the largest lead for either team be a 6-point lead in the Rockets' favor in the third quarter. In the final minute of regulation, Jada Jensen was able to get a steal that turned into a 3-point play that gave the Rockets a 61-60 lead with 50 seconds left. But Blue Raider Jalen Gregory knocked down 2 free throws, tying the game up at 62. Garcia had an opportunity to win it in the final seconds, but missed a layup, which would ultimately send the game into overtime. The first 90 seconds of overtime would have neither team really able to score, but MTSU's Kanisha Malashka broke the ice and scored the first points in OT. A big shot from beyond the arc from Sammy McConowitz helped to tie the game up at 69 apiece, with a little over a minute and a half left. Both teams would trade a few more scores in the final minute, and the Rockets had a chance to take one last shot. Garcia drove the paint for the layup, but again would miss the potential game-winning score. This time, though, it allowed Middle Tennessee to outlast the Rockets, an exciting game with a final score of 73-71, ending Toledo's season. The Rockets finished the year 29-6, tying the team record for wins in a season. They also won 19 MAC games, which was not just a school record, but was also a MAC record.